Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Safi Arif bin Zana Arifin and I'm 11 years old. Today I would like to share a review of a book entitled The Mysterious Noise. It's one of my favorite books which offers certain attractive elements such as mysteries, comedies, adventures, friendship and teamwork. Have you ever heard a strange noise and wondered where it came from? This is what the book's all about. It's written by the famous English children's author Enid Blyton. Enid Blyton is one of the world's best storytellers. Her books have sold over 500 million copies so far. This modern adaptation has been rewritten by Sufia Ahmad. It is published by Hodder Children's Books. It has 80 pages including the front and back cover. There are 5 main characters in this story: George, Anne, Julian, Dick, and their beloved dog Timmy. Apparently, George's family owns an island, Kirin Island. This core-famous 5 team tries to navigate the mystery. The story started with the 5 are having camping on the island. At night, Dick shared a spooky story about the pirates who were shipwrecked. The pirates were believed to be dead inside the castle on the island, and the castle just right in front of them. Except for Anne, the rest of them did not get spooked by Dick's story. They just laughed at him. That night, just when they were half asleep, they heard an eerie sound, hee, hee, coming from the castle. Anne was so scared. The sound reminded her of Dick's story. They decided to go investigating, but unfortunately found nothing. They agreed to go back to sleep and continued the searching the next day. The next morning, George suspected there were intruders on the island. Turned out, she's right. They found 3 boys who should not belong there. They've agreed that the noise they heard last night were coming from the boys. George and Julian set them back to the mainland. They continued their camping happily with the thought that they solved the mystery. Wishful thinking, I might say. That night, while they were having their marshmallow, they heard the eerie sounds again. Ee, ee. This time, they determined to find the source of the sounds. They followed the sounds carefully and they found it. It was actually a baby bird calling for its mother. It was trapped inside a chimney. Working together, they pulled out the baby bird and gave it food. The 5 were very happy that they solved the mystery and the baby bird reunited with its mother. The moral value from this story is, if you are working together, nothing is impossible. For example, Anne is the smallest among them all. She's the only one who could fit the chimney. Julian and Dick lifted her up slowly until she reached the baby bird. That's how the baby bird is safe. Apart of that, be brave and face your fears. What do you think about this, guys? As we know, the children are afraid of the ghostly noise. Instead of running away, they investigated it. Don't let fear control you. Be courageous. This book is suitable for light reading. If you are looking for something mysterious but fun to read, this book is for you. The colorful pictures help us to enjoy the story more. My favorite character is Anne. Even though she is afraid of dark, the baby bird's safety is her priority. She overcomes her fear to save the baby bird. However, I think George is quite harsh with the intruders. There are other ways to handle them. Luckily, her friends helped her to calm down. Overall, I found this book is quite entertaining. It's suitable for kids around 10 to 12 years old. Plus, it's written by the famous English children's author best known for creating beloved series such as The Famous 5, The Secret 7, and Noddy. What else you could ask more? That's all from me. Thank you.